And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K, and tonight we're going to do something a little special. You can see I'm by myself. The reason being is the other three members of our crew, Fuzzy, Still Reserve, and Radar, are going to be doing a blind taste test between Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Lite. Reason being, a lot of people say they all taste the same. So what we're doing right now is I'm going to pour them into these glasses. They don't know which one I have where. And then we're going to come in and see if they can distinguish the different beers. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and start pouring these. It's a terrible pour. And the reason I'm pouring in front of you guys, so I can, so you guys can see which ones they're drinking while they're doing it. So for you guys at home, we have the Bud Light for number 1. We have the Coors Light for number 2. And then we have the Miller Lite for number 3. I'm going to pull the guys in here and see if they can tell the difference. I'm the only one that knows which beer is which.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So, I guess we're going to start with beer 1. No, that's beer 3.
That's beer 3.
We're going to start with beer 1. So,
everybody grab my glass.
You like head, Brian. So
the one that gets the most head.
All right, Jess.
I would argue that one.
You're probably correct.
I mean, it probably does get more head than we do.
It's true. I know which one this is.
All right. Well, who thinks which one's which? Go ahead and take a guess.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm also going with Coors Light.
I'm going to go with Coors Light.
From the smell, I was going to go with Miller Lite, but I'm going to go with Coors Light from the taste.
Yeah, I'm going for Coors as well.
So they're going for Coors Light on number 1.
We should have got little cards to write it down on and then show them.
They already know which one's which.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're watching you guys blind doing this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I've already. They watched me pour them. They know which numbers are which.
Here we go with number 2.
It was definitely Bud Light.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Bud Light. Ass Light.
If you guys wouldn't mind, put the numbered one in front of the can. That way they
I
can
don't
see
have the numbered one. Kenny, you have the number one.
You guys all
Is
agreed.
it?
You guys all agreed, right? On the first one.
I think we do.
We
Yes.
agree on the first one.
I haven't had any light beers in several months, so
I really got a burp and it's just not coming up.
punch yourself in the stomach quickly.
Swallow some air. Put yourself in the stomach and swallow air at the same time.
What about beer number 2, guys?
I'm gonna go with Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Still?
Will you be the black sheep?
I
mean, you could just say that everything.
I'm just not sure right now.
You could say that everything is Coors Light.
That's really what it is I'm not sure. And
You could say that everything is Coors Light, and you would be right for at least one of them.
And knowing this asshole, he could have poured,
I'm going with Miller.
It's possible that I whipped my
gonna go
dick out and
Miller
pissed it
Lite.
on camera.
that too.
I'm going with
If so-
Miller
if-
Lite.
if so-
Steel says Miller Lite is number 2.
Number 2? All right. All right.
3.
Now we're on to number 3.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's Bud Light.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely Miller. This is definitely not
I've
right.
made a huge mistake.
So now that you're done, you can situate them in front of you there still. And
All right. Well, the number 1 I've said was Coors.
everybody agreed with that one, didn't they?
Yeah. So we all agreed number 1 is Coors. Number 2, these two have agreed was Bud Light. So
This one has way less taste, though. I feel like it might be.
These two have agreed
I
with
feel like
Bud Light.
2 has had way less taste than that.
I agreed. Number 1
I'm still gonna go with it.
Number 2.
I'm gonna go
was
with it.
Miller Lite.
I'm
And
gonna go
number-
with it. This is Miller Lite. There you go.
All right, you guys ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
We're all wrong.
You guys are so fucking wrong.
Really?
Yes. Number 1 is Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Coors Light. And number 3 is Bud Light.
I at least know my Bud Light.
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
My Coors and Miller, though, I do not. So,
So,
Been a long
in
time since I
conclusion,
had beer.
most light beers are very similar in taste. If you're drinking them back to back, a lot of people can't tell them apart. It's mainly brand preference.
really,
Yeah.
this
Is that
has
what-
proven it. I used to.
I used to think they were way different. Like, I absolutely thought I was going to come in here and pick out the right ones because there's Bud Light, then there's Miller Light. And
Yes, sir.
I've actually never once in my life had Coors Light. So I was
You've had Coors Light, we've reviewed it.
have we?
Yes.
I've had.
It's like our second review.
I've had Bud. I've had.
There you go. Here you
Miller.
go. We both have. All 3 of us have 12 ounces to drink now
Why did you give me the gigantic?
because it's still.
He has 13 ounces. All right. So there you go, guys. As you can tell, there isn't.
I can at least know which is Bud Light.
Congratulations.
It's interesting though if you really look
Yeah,
into it.
Really is, you know.
Well, yeah, because I've always considered like out of most of the light beers, for Miller to have the most distinct flavor, everything. But I think it's just having them back to back to back. It really just kind of fucks up your sense.
Yeah,
it really
it's
does,
difficult
yeah.
to pick out which is which.
It's pretty much the same thing.
I give props to
But,
yeah.
everyone who does a video and can pick them out perfectly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I'm
impressed.
still gonna stick with Miller Lite. That's
The
my pick.
mediocrity.
Yeah.
it's funny because I watched a whole bunch of videos and nobody could tell them apart. And all the videos I see in the previous comparison. So I thought it'd be really cool if we did it. And it's the same thing. Most of the time, you can't really tell the light beer apart. It'll be interesting when we see the full flavor beers when we do those in the future.
Oh,
but
yeah. Ooh.
if you guys like what you've seen, you can leave a comment down below. Something you'd like to see us compare, or something you'd like to see us review. Special K behind the camera.
I'm still reserved.
I'm Radar.
And I'm fuzzy.
Thanks for watching.